Hello guys, today a very simple problem to solve and to describe. On your car, most of the time the rubber here could be damaged per your foot when you're going in and out of the car, and time to time it's getting cut, and with your shoes when you're going up and down, in and out. So two options: replacing completely the rubber all the way around the door, which is costly, and in my case it's also difficult to get some because it's a Peugeot 508, and here in Australia that's not the kind of part you could find very easily. So anyway, I find out when I got the car 2 years ago almost. The car was already like that, with the rubber was cut in few places on the driver's side, and I find out that you can easily fix it with some silicone, black silicone, or Sikaflex, or another brand of kind of silicone black, and it lasts, in my case, more or less 2 years, and it's now gone again on the driver's side. So I have to do it again, and so I will do it on all doors this time, and I will film it to show you how it goes. And I think it's a good thing to do, and it doesn't cost much. So so this is what it looks like at the moment. I hope you can see what I'm talking about. All right, not too much out of focal. Anyway, this is what it looked like. I will clean up everything, and I will start to mask with some tape, masking tape, like painting tape, to be sure to not going too much over, and also to be sure will not stick under the bottom of the door when I will close the door of the car. So I will put some tape later, but anyway, I will start with good cleaning, and I will get back to you in a moment. Right, so now, as you can see, I taped with some masking tape to avoid having too much silicone everywhere to mess up the door, basically. And also, at the end of the day, it's few spots here, and here. That's it. So replacing the old rubber for that, I don't think it's the right thing to do. So I will give him a chance to survive for another couple of years, and we will see how it goes from there. All right, see you later. All right, so let's do it. So masking tape all around, and Sikaflex silicone black. So as you can see, hang on, that's a kind of cartridge. I like to do this sort of angle, it help a little bit. I do recommend to also have some dishwashing liquid nearby, so at the end when you want to make it flat, clean on the surface, you can put your finger on it and pull it out. I will show you this later, but yeah, it's important to have this ready. Let's do it. Right. Right, so I don't know how long I filmed this. It's around, I don't know, 2 minutes or something. So by that time I've done all the 3 step doors I had to do anyway. So it's pretty quick. As soon as everything is ready, the tape is on place and everything, it's pretty quick to do it. So alright, I will show you the next step later. Alright, so I move on to the second door because I just finished the French part of my video with the front passenger door. So it's the same job on this one anyway. So it's been taped, I put the silicone on it, and now I've got some water with some dishwashing liquid, so I can clean up the extra, remove the extra. Let's do it. So always have ready some paper towel because it could be messy. So better to be ready to remove the excess. There we go. Right, this one I think we're good. So obviously it's super obvious as is now because it needs to dry. And if you put too much, what you can do is put some masking tape on the top of it and gently apply the tape on the top of the silicone, because you will be always able to remove the masking tape. It doesn't stick too much on that when it's dry. So it's a good way to make sure it's still flat and not make too much bump on the rubber. But this one, as is, it's almost perfect, no problem whatsoever. I will let it dry for a moment with the door open, and then I will put a little piece of tape on the top of it from here to here. And I don't need to use the car tonight on purpose. I did it today when I don't need the car later, to be sure it will dry on time and no problem whatsoever. Alright, so we'll go for another door. Alright, so this is done. This is in fact the driver's side, hang on a minute, the driver's side door, which obviously was the more damaged rubber, because this is the one we use more often. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You will see when it will dry, because obviously now it's a bit flashy, shiny, so it look like, you know, it's not properly done, but at the end of the day I know it would look way better than it's been for very little money, so pretty happy with that. I will do a video tomorrow to show you what it looked like when it's completely finished. Alright, see you later. Hello guys, this is the next day, morning, and so it's all dry. As you can see, for the night I put a little piece of tape on the top to be sure it will not stick in the bottom of the door. So I just remove it now. Here we go. So this will stay soft a little bit, and have to anyway, and it will dry gently, but it's a pretty good way to sort it, this without replacing completely the rubber of the door. As far as I experienced it, I never had any leak or rain, water, or even wind sound based on that. Nothing at all, so it's actually worked very well. So I believe it's worked the same way for every kind of cars, because it's the same concept and they all use the same type of rubber. So I think it's pretty good. What else? Obviously replacing the rubber would be probably
the option, but having to replace 4 of them or 3 of them on a car, it's not going to happen on mine, because there is no leak, as I said. In the rain or wind noise or stuff like that, so it's no reason to spend some money on that. It's a quick fix, and I like it, and it costs around $10 for the cartridge of Sikaflex or silicone, and you're good to go for maybe 10 cars with one of them. Alright, so I hope this can help you to solve a punctual problem on your car. It's probably better to replace the rubber when it's done, when you start to have some leak in the car and stuff like that. This is definitely what to do, but that's not the case in there, so I'm glad I've been able to fix it that way. It's cheap and it works very well. Right, now if it's not yet done, please subscribe, and see you later. Bye bye.